All right, here we go. So, Tim Smith, PBC, Earl Spence Jr., Terence Crawford. We're going to talk about that in a second. Make sure you go to inches360.com. Make sure you go get the best detox product for all you boxers that are in boxing. If you want to get a few extra pounds gone, if you want to make sure, because the body holds 16 pounds of waste, and so when you're trying to make weight, make sure you go to inches360.com, get a phenomenal product that will actually cleanse you out and help you get on that scale if you're trying to drop those few inches. Not only that, if you want to work out with me, go to patreon.com, search Blu-ray Fitness. You can work out with me. My personal workouts are being posted on my Patreon so that you can actually work out with me, get as strong as I am for me for being 40, about to be 41 years old. Go to Blu-ray Fitness on Instagram and you'll see how strong I am. Check out some of my videos, you'll see how strong I am. And and I am stronger than what I've shown y'all. But if you want to get in phenomenal shape at my age, go subscribe to my Patreon. I'm logging my daily workouts. A lot of you young men, you want to do your workouts and you go into the gym and you don't know what direction to go in, follow your boy. And for you brothers that have kids that are in high school, for whatever sport that they play, and you want to get them in phenomenal shape, make the greatest investment you'll ever make in your life by doing Blu-ray Fitness workouts. I have so many different programs coming. Right now, there's only one tier up, but be looking out. I'm going to be posting way more. And for you ladies that want to get in shape, go to tfwprettygirls.com and log on, click online, go to Trapfitness at your fingertips and subscribe and get the greatest workout if you want to lose them thighs and tone your body up, because I'm the best. It is what it is. Now, Tim Smith saying that they don't have the money to pay Terence Crawford. I don't think they want to pay him. But the crazy thing is that I think the pay-per-view would do phenomenal, in my personal opinion. I think Terence Crawford versus Earl Spence, or Earl Spence versus Terence Crawford, will be the biggest pay-per-view currently that could be possibly be made. So for them to saying that they don't have the money, I think that people on the backside probably need to take lower percentages. I think that the actual guaranteed money need to be down and let Earl and Terence Crawford make the majority of their money off the pay-per-views. I think if they do it in that regard, it'll be phenomenal. If you bring the fight to Texas at Cowboy Stadium, it's going to do a phenomenal gate. It's going to do a phenomenal gate. So whoever's getting a piece of the pie over here and over here and over here and over here, I think if you bring it to Cowboy Stadium alone, you're going to make your gate. You're going to have a phenomenal gate, and those percentages that need to be paid out can be paid out through the gate, because I'm telling you, and you'll be able to take the gate up a little bit in the prices, because people are going to want to see that fight. Not only that, with the pay-per-view, I think that's a pay-per-view that regardless of the streaming, like, people want to see Terence Crawford versus Earl Spence more than Danny Garcia. That's a fact. So we know that if you consider if you consider Earl Spence and Danny Garcia a successful pay-per-view, if you consider Earl Spence and Sean Porter a successful pay-per-view, if you consider Mikey Garcia and Terence Crawford a successful pay-per-view, I'm telling you, Terence Crawford and Earl Spence is going to be a phenomenal pay-per-view. Now, Terence Crawford might have to be like Floyd Mayweather when he fought De La Hoya. Listen, I'll come to your terms, in your agreement. I'll take lesser guaranteed. Just let me win on the pay-per-view, and we got to fight. I done knocked the thing over, y'all. And we have a fight. Just calm down on the guaranteed money, Terence. Don't do the 50-50 or no fight, because you said that. Don't try to get a greater percentage than Earl, because we know that everyone knows that Earl is the bigger draw. So Terence Crawford, just take a lower percentage. Just tell him to give you an extra percentage on the back end of the pay-per-view, and we got to fight. So whatever your guaranteed is, then just say, hey, listen, give me a certain percentage of the pay-per-view, and everybody that's tied into the pay-per-view money, say, listen, we got to get Terence in. Even if you pay Earl the bigger guarantee, and then Earl and Terence on the back end look at the pay-per-view numbers and say, yo, bro, this is what's on the table. I bet. We project if we do this, we can do this. Just write it down on paper and have somebody write the numbers out. I think if you do it that way, that Terence and Earl can negotiate better instead of just speculating. But for Tim Smith of PBC to say that they don't have the money to pay him is going to put a wrench in this whole thing. Because who else is going to pay him? Because think about this. If y'all foot the bill with Top Rank, you already know Bob Arum is a businessman. He runs a corporation in Top Rank. He's going to want a certain percentage. Bob Arum is not going to take the low ball. So with Bob Arum not being in negotiations, they have a better chance of making a fight. So I'm lost at how, and just do a one fight contract with Terence Crawford. Just do a one fight deal, write all the numbers out so that Terence and Earl can see the numbers, and then maybe they'll say, okay, boom, let's go. Let's agree with that. Let's go there. Here, listen, if we do this percentage and do this percentage, boom, just write numbers out and let them see all the numbers. Well, do y'all agree with this? Do y'all agree with this? Do y'all agree with that? Because Tim Smith coming out saying PBC doesn't have the money to pay Terence is not a good look. I don't know what made him come out and say that. I don't know what. And then when social media got a hold of it, you already know they're going to blow it up. Now Bud team, everybody that's Team Crawford going to be making up all this stuff. And damn, you done made the Spence fans mad because the whole time we hoping, well, if Bob Arum can't get the fight made, which Terence Crawford said, now we're expecting PBC to get the fight made, but then PBC come back and say, we don't have the money. Eddie Hearn already don't have any 147 pounders to fight him. So listen, y'all putting us in a bad spot. Putting us in a bad situation. Like, come on now. We want to fight. We are going to order the fight. And for him to think that because people are not going to stream the fight, people are going to stream the fight and not actually purchase the fight, it could be a way to, it could be a tactic to make people say, you know what, let's trick them. Let's say we're not going to make the fight because people are going to stream it. But that should motivate people to actually buy the fight because people stealing the fight is what's causing y'all not to get the good fights. That could have been a tactic. Or it could have been that, hey, they actually feel that the fight is not going to sell. But who in their right mind would think that? Earl hasn't done under 300,000. Crawford, everybody wants to see the fight. So I guarantee you that people are not going to stream. Well, of course, some people are. But for the most part, that this will be a successful pay-per-view. I guarantee the fight needs to get made. Everybody wants to see the fight. And listen, that's just what it is. So make sure for all you boxers trying to make weight, go to Inches, INCHES 360.com. Order your detox pills that will actually clean your intestines out. If you're trying to get rid of your waist, men hold 16 pounds of waste inside of their intestines. It will help you flush it out. God bless y'all. I'm out.